Okay, so we're going to say private var client colon object semicolon. Okay, and let's set the current video that is playing index. All right, I'll make more sense of this later. Say private var, let's see, what was this? Current underscore vid underscore index colon uint equals 0. Alright, private var meta underscore object colon object. Okay, the rest of this will be somewhat self-explanatory. Let's see, we need to set up our netConnection, netstream, the playlist, the loader for the playlist, and the playlist and the video. Alright, so let's say private var NC for netConnection, colon, netConnection, semicolon, next line, private var NS for netstream, so NS colon netstream, semicolon, private var, what is this, playlist colon XML, because we're naming our XML file here, okay? And let's see, we need the, well, let's set up our video timer. Private var vid underscore time colon timer, semicolon. Private var, let's see, XML underscore loader colon URL loader, semicolon. All right, we can set up our XML list. So let's say private var, let's see, videos underscore XML underscore list colon XML list, semicolon. And now we can set up our video. So let's say private var vid colon video, semicolon. I think that is all we need for now for that stuff. Alright, so make some more room. Alright, so let's we need to prep our volume here. So let's say okay, so we need to say private var volume underscore transform colon sound transform, semicolon. Okay, and now we can get into our constructor. This is another instance where we have to create the a private function to begin this as our ActionScript file name. And what we're going to set this up to do is we're going to set this up to actually load our XML file. Alright, so let's say private function, no, not private, public, sorry, public function play underscore list underscore controller, and this needs to be your ActionScript file name, okay, opening closing parentheses, opening bracket, and let's begin to load the XML. Alright, so here we go. We need to set this up to load, so we need to say XML underscore loader equals new URL loader. Alright, opening closing parentheses, semicolon, next line, XML underscore loader dot add event listener, opening parentheses, and we need to tell it we have to set an event listener for the load complete. Okay, so we're going to say event dot complete in all caps, and then we have to come up with a function name. So we're going to say XML underscore load complete, which is what something is, or which is what we'll define later on in the file. All right, XML underscore loader dot load. We need to say new URL request. And what we're going to do here is we're going to reference our file path. All right, so get our underscore playlist. Closing parentheses, semicolon, or closing parentheses, semicolon, next line, and go ahead and put a closing bracket in there. All right, obviously we take the steps to, make our XML loader our loader, okay. We send out a little event listener for when the load is complete, okay. And now what we're doing is, if you notice that we called our file path for the string for our file path here, all right, we're saying, all right, you're going to load what? You're going to load this, which is our file path. All right. So let's go ahead and make some room, and we need to tell it what to do when the XML load is complete. All right. So let's say private function XML underscore load underscore complete. Opening parentheses event colon event. Closing parentheses colon void opening bracket. And we need to say playlist equals XML opening parentheses event dot target dot data.